Hi, I'm Ryan from Daily and B4B Renewables. I'm a director in the business. I've been involved in renewable energy for 17 years now. I did a degree in environmental engineering and building services at Jordanstown. Worked for a company, Schofields, prior to working at Daily Renewables. They were actually the first company in Ireland to do underfloor heating back in the 1970s. They had a German system, multi-beaten, which we did, and then I started doing renewables around mid-2000s, and like a lot of companies back then were probably finding their way with technology and making lots of mistakes. Whenever I joined them, I learned a hell of a lot in 3 years in troubleshooting and fault finding issues with heat pumps mainly. So started out the business Daily Renewables in 2010. Then last year we were acquired by B4B, and so since then it's given me an opportunity to do bigger projects, work with a bigger team, show that we've got the expertise in the industry to take on the challenge of decarbonising heat in the commercial and the domestic sector. I love what I do. I really enjoy it. I get up every morning out of bed and I'm jumping out of bed. I really enjoy my job. A bit pathetic it sounds like sometimes, but I really enjoy it. I love it. And I'm really enjoying just the current role and getting new projects on board and pushing boundaries. We like to push boundaries in what we do. We like to take on a challenge. Like a lot of the projects we've done have been quite, I suppose, challenging and difficult, but we've always found solutions for them. So that's part of our core offering, that we will look at your project, look at what the issues are, then try and find solutions. And it's all about obviously making your system more efficient, cutting your running costs, reducing energy bills, and then just making sure your system's performing as it should. Our suppose main differentiator Daily is that we tend to do our own system design. We have our own team of installers that install the equipment, and we do our own installation. So we take us right through from start to finish. Part of our core offering is to sit down with a set builder or the architect, design the system appropriately, give them the correct advice in terms of making sure the house is well insulated, it's airtight, fabric first approach. Tick all them boxes, and then we put in our system, which is going to be low maintenance, low running costs, simple to use. Basically, the homeowners have nothing to do. It's fit and forget. So they'll just be in a property. They'll have heating or cooling as required on demand with nothing to do. They'll have hot water on demand, so they don't ever have to press any buttons to boost your hot water. They'll have a mechanical ventilation system installed by ourselves. That'll take care of the comfort requirements of the house and making sure the house is well ventilated and you don't have any condensation issues. So overall, we're doing the complete package. So our core offering is heat pumps, solar PV, mechanical ventilation, and underfloor heating, and it's tying all that in together. So where we get a lot of work is that we're one point of contact on site for the homeowner, and we liaise closely with them during the different stages of the build, make sure it's all done, that it's not causing them much stress, that we tie in with our program and come to site when we say we come. So we're quite good from that side of things, that we'll take the time to program in our work with you. We'll advise you when we have to come next to site, and then we'll complete the work to a good standard. The system's carefully commissioned at the end by our engineers, and then we do a handover with the homeowner to show them how the system should operate. For anybody looking to find out more information on the business, you can contact the office. The number's 028 92667745, or email us on info@daily.renewables.com. We'll be able to give you our brochures, and included in the brochure will be an overview of the different technologies that we offer. We'll also have a budget cost guide that we can give people approximate costings for the different system, so that when they're at the early stage of doing their design of their house, they can have an indication of what these systems cost. So we're quite upfront when it comes to that sort of stuff. The other thing to mention in terms of our capability, we've done houses from 1,000 square foot up to about 10,000 square foot. And then some of obviously the bigger luxury houses at 8,000-9,000 square foot would have the likes of a swimming pool in it. So most recently we've done a project in Portaferry where the heat pump, ground source heat pump, is heating the house heating, it's doing cooling in the house. It's heating the hot water, and it's also heating the full swimming pool, the water in the pool plus the swimming pool area. All this is done by one system, and it's all controlled by one control panel and a heat pump. So that's the sort of capability that we have. We can do, as I say, a small project right up to quite large one-off projects.